Okay, here we go then. Welcome to session 4 in this tempo build. Just going to start off with a little bit of walking before we start the workout. Get through the session before we get going. Okay, so just hold off if you're on the treadmill and starting to work out. Let's have a little chat first. So this session is kind of a stereotypical pyramid set. May well be familiar with this type of workout. Very effective type of training, pyramid sets. It's a way of kind of accumulating a certain volume at a certain heart rate, but doing it in a slightly more interesting, more dynamic way. And it kind of almost tricking you into accumulating that rather than just in the simple regular steady state efforts. Okay, in terms of our chat, we're going to talk about a little bit about running posture and just some quick ways that you can improve your running posture, and then maybe some not so quick ways. Okay, so if we're ready to go, we'll start the workout. We're going to start with just a steady build. So build it up now until you get into a light jog. So really nice and easy. Building up over 10 minutes. As you will know, doing these sessions, building up to about a 4 out of 10 effort. Okay, so right now should be like a 2 out of 10, like really chilled. An effort where I can actually run. I was going a little bit too easy there. Okay. So nice and relaxed. So let's talk about relaxing. Let's talk about running posture. Okay. Now the first thing is, and it's quite hard to do. It's not particularly if you're working hard. It's not a really easy thing to do. But try and stay as relaxed as possible in your upper body. Okay, so what we're talking about there, and I'm quite guilty of it, sort of running hunched up, particularly when you're working hard, your shoulders come up. Talk about it in our cycling sessions all the time. Just relax in the shoulders, okay? Then relax the hands. Alright, in terms of what you want to be thinking about with your upper body to increase the effort much more, you're just thinking about sticking your chest forwards a little bit. You know, not like sort of those guys with invisible lat syndrome, you know, sort of swaggering around a gym. But just sort of think about shoulders down, chest forward. Okay, so you're sort of running proud. Alright. And then the other thing is, keep your chin up. Something I'm really bad for, particularly out on the trails, which is kind of justifiable. I want to see where my feet are going. I will so often run like this. Not only does it give you a really bad double chin, but it compresses your airways, and it just makes that a little bit harder to breathe, which when you're working hard, you just don't need. So relax the hands, relax the shoulders, push the chest forwards a little bit, keep your chin up. Those are some really quick and easy, straightforward things. And it's always really good to think about when you first start running. Not only does it make you do those things, it also kind of calms your mind down, helps you focus. Putting out the effort. Tap more. Okay, it should be sort of like a 3 out of 10 right now. Okay? So we do a normal 10-minute warm-up. We'll stop for a few minutes to do some dynamics. And we'll do 3 minutes back at this sort of pace before we go into the main set. As I mentioned right at the start, the main set for this is a pyramid set, so it's going to go up with 2 minutes in between recovery. We start at 2 minutes, then we go to 4 minutes, we go to 6 minutes, back to 4, and back to 2. And those are all going to be at 5k pace, so an 8 out of 10. Okay. So we talked about some really quick and easy stuff. So not quick and easy stuff is it's easy getting embroiled in this conversation about how your foot should be landing, whether you're a heel striker or mid-foot striker, blah blah blah. All of that is irrelevant for most amateur runners, I would suggest, because most amateur runners, and particularly those that are less experienced, they lack strength, they lack knee drive in particular, and you cannot do a mid-foot landing or striking on your foot if you don't have strength and that strong knee drive. So what do I mean by strong knee drive? Well, really, like, you should be drawing your knees up. It's a bit hard to do if you're running really nice and easy, but if we pick up the pace a little bit, so just go a little bit touch harder than you might do at the start ordinarily. But really, you should be getting sort of like a 45-degree at least angle in your hips when you're bringing your knees up. So you just try it now. Trying to get to about 45 degrees. Be careful, obviously, depending on where you're running. But try it. See what it does. You might be bouncing a little bit because you're not going fast enough. And then you just do the opposite. So you kind of go into more of a shuffle. Alright, so now you're in a shuffle. What's going on with your feet? Are you landing very heavily in your heel? And then you start to bring your knees up again. Where do you feel your feet landing on the floor? It should be further forward in the foot. And that's just a really simple illustration of how a lack of leg drive hampers your technique and actually can lead to injury. Because you think about your landing really heavily on your heels, it means that your central gravity is like really underneath you, and your body likes to roll. Your ankle, your knees, they like to roll, not excessively, but they like to roll to dissipate forces. So yeah, you think about that, guys. Heel striker, midfoot striker, most other sort of technique aspects of running are irrelevant if you don't have the requisite level of strength. Okay? And the type of shoe that you're running in won't really matter that much. Let's increase the effort again up to a 4 out of 10 effort. Yeah, the shoes you're wearing won't matter. And you don't necessarily need tons of cushioning in your shoes. You're probably trying to mitigate impact with cushioning. So what you need is strength. You need that leg drive. And you're landing hard because your feet are right underneath you. So yeah, just try it again. You've got a couple, like 3 minutes. Give it a few tries. So start by sort of dampening your leg drive. Keep your knees low. Feel where your feet are landing. Probably right underneath you. It probably feels like you're shuffling a little bit. And then start to draw the knees up. Just think, what's going on with my feet now? You should feel it every time you land much further forward in your foot. That looks better. let's not ignore that. When you're out running, you've got all those other things that we talked about at the start. Shoulders down, chin up, hands are relaxed, chest is forwards, nice strong leg drive. It looks good. I mean, you can't see right now because I'm on a treadmill. And arguably, I never look good running. I hate seeing videos of me running. But yeah, hopefully I've already proved and laboured the point. So, let's remember what we talked about. Shoulders down, left hands, chin up, chest forwards. And let's just finish the last minute and 40 of the warm up. Nice and relaxed. DJ play my songs, make me party all night long. DJ play my songs, guys, nice and take out the hands, Shots down. Step it forwards. A sort of 45-degree hinge at the hips here with every drive for the knee. It's a little bit harder to have like a significant knee drive when you're still at 4 out of 10. But I really want you to think about it when it comes to the 5k efforts. Okay? It might be hard for you to sustain for the middle 6-minute one, but for the 2 and the 4-minute ones, see if you can really kind of drive those knees. Okay, last 40 odd seconds, and then we're going to pause. Still nice and chilled at 4 out of 10. DJ play my songs, make me party all night long. 10 seconds. DJ play my songs, make me party all night long. Okay, and relax. Just gonna pause the workout, and then we're gonna start to let's go move to the other camera. So, just do a few dynamics, a few activation exercises, just kind of help with the warm-up process. We're going to go into split starts like this. Okay, forward on the back toes so that your weight is over the front leg, chest is up. Just go drop down, weight is in my heel, my front heel. Do 5 of these on each leg. Standing split squats. That's 2 for me. 3, 4, 5. Okay, on to the other side. Forward on the toes, weight is in the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go back to onto the other side. This time you're going to do it and then go up onto your toes. So I'll show you. It goes like this. So you can go down to the bottom and then you go up onto your toes at the front and then up. Okay? So 5 of these on each side. So squatting down, forward on the toes, pushing through your big toe. In that big toe activation that we talk about. For 2. Number 4. So not only is this getting that kind of contact with the big toe to swap sides, it's going to also get your soleus going and your deep calf muscle. It's down, go onto the other side, up onto the toes. Down, up. Pressing forward on that big toe, remember. Okay. Standing basically with feet nice and wide, toes pointing out, arms up to your ears. Just pivot towards your toes, then hinge at the hips. Keep across, front to your toes, up to the other side. And we're going to work our way back to the beginning again, like so. So that's 2. We're going for 10. You'll feel this in your hamstrings. It's a bit of a hamstring loosener. 4, 5. Keep your arms near your ears. 2 more. 7, 8. 2 more. 9. And keep your legs nice and wide. Just gonna kind of go into a sumo squat so you can get your hands on the floor. Don't worry if it's if you've got a muddy floor underneath you listening in. You know, just sort of hover across. It's gonna go. You can even lean on your foot if you don't want to put your hands on the floor. Just into a deep side squat, side lunge. That's 2. Opening up your adductors. 3, 4. Going a bit further each one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, as always, our requisite leg swings. So forward and back to start off with. So 10 on each side. 7. To the other side. Watch out, thoughts behind you. Loosening off the hamstrings. Make sure you're kicking back as well. Loosening off the hip flexors. So I talked earlier about, and then leg swings across the body as well. So do it facing something if you can, facing the camera. Talk a little bit as we kind of get back into the running about how you actually build that leg strength in order to improve your leg drive. So if it's something that doesn't feel natural to you, no idea if that's 10, let's say that's 10. If it's something that doesn't feel natural to you, something you struggle with, it does come down to strength training and hill running as well. Hill running is really good for building that leg drive, okay? But not like hill running is in like slowly plodding up a hill, but I mean like power running, nice steep hill and just hitting it hard for, you know, sort of 30 seconds or so. Okay, arm swings, loosen off the upper body a little bit, 10 going forwards, 10 going back. Oh, that could have been an expensive mistake. And then last 10 across the body. Okay, cool. And then transitioning back onto camera. Dodging all the wires and stuff, it's okay. Okay, so here we go. Restarting the workout. 3 minutes. Back at a 4 out of 10. So build into it steadily. I've gone straight up to 12. I was saying, you want to improve that leg drive. Strength training. So that's the hip flexion work, using bands, it's power exercises, and it's the explosive hill running. Don't be afraid of that stuff, guys, because that inherent strength, that is what's going to kind of give you that power, that confidence to drive your knees. Okay, so we've got the main set coming up. Let's remember what we're up to. So we've got that pyramid set, 2, 4, 6, then back to 4 and 2 minutes. All at 5k pace, all at 8 out of 10 effort, with 2 minutes of recovery in between, okay? Let's take the things that we've been talking about into those sets. So the chin is up, shoulders are down, relaxed. With the hands, you'd have to sort of run around shaking them. They're just nice and loose, not balled fists basically. And try that leg drive. Try really thinking about powering your knees forwards when we get to those 5k efforts. It's a minute and 15 or so. We're nice and relaxed now, 4 out of 10 effort. Come off a chill pace. Guys, well done. And a minute to go. Okay guys, let's start getting focused now. We're starting out with 2 minutes. Still build into it. You don't have to, kick. You don't have to accelerate rapidly. But I'd say by the end of the first minute, you should be up to pace. Okay, but it's the first one. So go steady. There's no medals won in the first 2 minute effort, okay? Just kind of feel it out. See what your body's up to. Ready? 2 seconds. Here to go. 2, 1. Okay, building into it. Building steadily through the gears. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, then up to an 8 out of 10. Drive those knees. Try and focus on that. Shoulders down, chin up, hands relaxed. With the knees on anything but relaxed. They are driving, getting that 30, sort of 45-degree angle in the hips as you drive through with each stride. Doing well, guys. Almost halfway through the first one already. One minute, 6 seconds to go. In that leg drive. .45. Remember, 8 out of 10. This is an effort you should be able to sustain for circa 20 minutes. At your level. If you don't think you can, you're going too hard. These sessions are all about getting in the right sort of heart rate zone. And it's a 2-minute effort. Probably not enough time to get up to your 5k heart rate. Don't worry about the heart rate just yet, but worry about the effort. Can you sustain this? And relax. Okay, just 2 minutes of walking recovery. Waiting for the belt speed to slow down a touch. Okay. This is a great session. I think these types of sessions are quite good for trying new things, trying sort of technique bits, because even if you can't sustain it for the sort of 6-minute efforts, you've got a bit of time in the 2 and the 4 ones where you know the duration isn't that long, so you can hold on. I mean, you should be working at 8 out of 10 and you didn't have trouble holding on. Hopefully you kind of get what I mean. You know, it feels awkward. You know, it's not gonna be like that for an endless sort of, I don't know, sort of 8-10 minute effort or what have you. It's sort of pretty manageable. So just under a minute, so we go again. Next one's 4 minutes. Okay, remember to build into it over the course of the first minute. No need to sort of sprint off. Because as we said in previous occasions, if you accelerate like you're sprinting up to speed, that really aggressive acceleration, you'll be going anaerobic for a lot of that. Okay? So, build. 30 seconds till we go. Another way of thinking about the session is you've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 5. 5 intervals to think about. So one's down, we've only got 4 intervals left. Shocking maths. That's not even maths, that's nursery level counting. Okay, here we go. Right, so building into it steadily. Sort of start going through the effort. Just think, right, starting off sort of 5 out of 10, then up to a 6, then up to a 7, steadily building until we get to an 8. Okay, then once you've got up to speed, remember your cues. Shoulders down, hands relaxed, chin up, knee driving forwards, up and forwards. Yes, this forwards as well. First minute down. Here we go. 1 down, 3 to go. Should feel a hard effort, but you should be able to sustain it, as I said, for like circa 20 minutes. It will take a few minutes, depending on your level. suffering already, you are going too hard. So you really the 6-minute effort where you really feel some level of proper discomfort. These 2 and 4 minute efforts are quite short. Coming up to 2 minutes down. Okay, reminder to relax. Shoulders down, chin up. Relax the hands, chest forwards, drive those knees. I think 90 to go. For me, 90 seconds always feels like I'm within fighting distance to finish of an interval. Always gives me confidence I can finish it off. In the last minute, long, 60 seconds. Fine. Half foot push. Come on to the last 30. Make sure you're feeling strong. Don't die. Trying to relax. Just stay steady. 20. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good stuff, guys. Well done. Down to our few minutes of walking recovery. I think the only downside I find with pyramid sets is at these recovery intervals, they feel like they go quicker and quicker as you go through the pyramid. So make sure you're properly chilled out. Sips of fluids, you've got them. No big gulps, just little sips. Just like sort of wetting your mouth rather than looking to properly rehydrate. It's not really that easy to do in these tempo running efforts. But you have time to properly digest it. Perhaps. This is the hump of the pyramid. Okay, so this is the one to get through. This is the big one to stay focused, but also the one to make sure you're not going too hard. So I think sort of an indication that perhaps have to rethink your effort levels and how your pacing respond to perceived exertion. You're really suffering by the end of this 6 minutes, then yeah, you're probably working too hard. Okay, you just need to reassess, take the ego out of it a little bit. If you think about it, we've already done 6 minutes of sort of 5k effort right now. You know, could be able to do another triple that, really. Again, mental maths not great. But yeah, sort of that. Anyway, here we go. So building back into it in the first minute, you don't need to sprint up to pace. Just going through the zones, 5, 6, 7, building through it, building back up to an 8. Then once you're up to speed, go through your sort of, for want of a less of a knobby phrase, go to your relaxation protocol. So draw the shoulders down, relax the hands, press forwards, chin up, and dry the legs. Oh, I was really hoping it was going to overtake the cyclists. Not that competitive. Coming up towards first minute down. Get you, mate. He's picked up pace. Damn it. Just try those knees. Focus, guys. This is the big one. Far off. Doing 2 minutes down. So try and break up into 3 2-minute segments. If like a 6-minute block is intimidating. So middle 2 minutes to go. Don't think any further ahead. 8 out of 10 still. Could you sustain this? Or 15 odd minutes? Sure. You know what we're doing? Breaking halfway, guys. Did a really good job. That's halfway. So a quick reminder to relax. You know. In the end of that middle 2-minute sector.
This shit hot.
Here we go then, last 2 minutes. 8 out of 10. You'd still be feeling strong. Yeah, there's a little bit of fatigue creeping in, but you are good for the last 2 minutes. If not, just put it back in it. Last 90. Finish line is in sight. Let's push, let's drive, lift those knees, lift that chin, relax everything else. Seconds of hard work. Five. You're nearly there now, guys. Chin up. Support myself with my chin down. Chin up. Breathe easy, I promise. 30 to go. 20. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easing back down now. That's the big one done. This evening, hill walk. Well done, guys. That's the big one done. So, working our way down now. 4 and then 2 minutes. 2 more intervals, and then you're done. Okay? And what I was saying, finding this whole leg drive thing a bit confusing, find it awkward. Don't worry, it's not something we expect you. You know, we're trying to get you to do it in the session because it's a good one for it. Because you've got these kind of relatively short intervals before you recover, and then you can try again and sort of reset the clock. But we don't expect you to suddenly have the most impeccable leg drive, mid-foot striker, just bossing it straight away, because you don't have that conditioning yet to perform that leg drive perhaps. Okay, if you're a more experienced runner, you probably, you may well do, but if you're a less experienced runner, running it into your forte, building up that strength and embedding it is going to take time, and there's no defeating that. There's no point sort of raging against it. You just got to do the things that help, and the strength training, the hill efforts, they're what do it. So hopefully, particularly with strength training, you know, it's yet another reason why it's important. Okay, here we go. Penultimate interval. Let's build steadily. 4 minutes of hard work, and then we've got a 2-minute blast at the end of the session, and then we're done, okay? So stay strong, stay focused, build your effort steadily, going up to a 4, now 5, 6, up to a 7 out of 10, building steadily, up to an 8, getting into your stride, getting the right effort. To drive those knees and then relax up top. Let's do this, guys. You're gonna feel great after this set. Come on in, Mr. Guilu. Yeah, smoke you up this hill, buddy. In my head, I was saying something much ruder. It's down already. Relaxing into it. Get into a nice rhythm. Almost going into sort of like a meditative state, unless you're talking like me. It's taking on those kilometers. You're nearly halfway already. Reaching the halfway point. There we go. 2 minutes down, 2 to go. Relax, shake out the hands, lift the chin up, hang your shoulders down. Let's try. 2 minutes. Oh, you. Yeah, you got gravity on your side, mate. Do one. 90. Here we go, last 60. Come on guys, you're so close now. You know, nice proud chest. Let's drive it for the last 50 odd seconds. Oh, the world cheese has just gone past. $40. Stay strong, you need that. 30. 20. Stay strong. Still at an 8. Don't accelerate. Stay calm. Last 10. 3, 2, and 1. Back now, guys. Good, you got them? Into a nice, easy walking pace. Oh, just one more interval left. Then you're done. Done, guys. So, the way this progression works, sure, if you're feeling good and you know you're feeling that this is kind of within your powers, that's a good thing. Okay, like what we're not trying to do here, smash you to absolute smithereens. Like every session, you know, you're getting information on your chest and coughing out your guts at the end. That's not what it's about. You know, running training is no different to cycling or swimming. Steadily building is about hitting you with a stimulus and then hoping you grow with enough like recovery and things. Okay, so maybe this isn't as hard as some other run training you've done. That's not a problem. Okay, or it doesn't feel as hard because, you know, the more damage you do to yourself, the more recovery you need. And what we're trying to do is build confidence, trying to build knowledge, trying to get you up to a level, and then we can hurt you. But hopefully you're feeling strong. If you're not, I apologise. Okay, here we go then. Final round, off we go. Steadily building up to the zones again. You've just got 2 minutes of hard work. Okay, so up to a 4, building through 5 out of 10 effort, through 6 and 7, up to an 8 out of 10. Let's push, and we're already nearly at 90 seconds to go. So you're already within eyesight of the finish line. There we go, 90 to go. So striding, big leg drive. Finish off well, guys. Okay, to get chin up, shoulders down, nice and relaxing upper body. Big knee drive, so you can hold it for the last sort of minute and 10. Sixty seconds. Last 40. Last 30 seconds of 8 out of 10. Don't speed up. Stay level, stay steady, stay relaxed. 20. Last 10. All the way to end, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to your final walking recovery. Well done. Hopefully that last one almost felt too short. Shoot to you guys throwing your phone down at discuss or whatever device you're using. Well done. One thing I forgot to mention actually, working on that knee drive, very important for injury prevention. I kind of mentioned it. One of the things that you might see quite often with someone that doesn't have a very strong knee drive is like their ankles kick around the side. And that's because they've got to get their foot to the front somehow. Okay, so if you're curious about it, I guess someone's film you running. Just make sure you're nice and warm first. You know, do it as part of a running session, maybe at the end of a set or something. Get someone to film you, and then you can kind of send it to me or self-analyze. Like what we do, we're not expecting you to be sort of like Mo Farah on the track, perfect form. What we do want to see is just like a nice strong knee drive. You'll know it when you see it. And if you don't have that, don't down yourself. Start kind of thinking you're rubbish at running or anything. You're not. Just you then got a goal. Build that strength. Get yourself in the flipping gym. If for no other, a million other reasons that we give you just to have that nice sort of attractive knee drive on the run. So we're just going to take another minute. So just ignore the screen. We're just going to take another minute walking it out, bringing the heart rate down. Okay, and as it says on the screen, make sure you do your sack stretches and your recovery stuff, your high protein meal, training again today, nice dose of carbs as well. But yeah, take that seriously, particularly like the run sessions. You do quite a lot of muscle damage. You put a lot of stress on your body. So it's really important to reward it whilst you've got elevated levels of muscle protein synthesis. That's a really hard phrase to say. Okay, when you've done sort of 45 minutes of running. Good job, guys. So just take another 10 seconds and then you're done. If you want to take the rest of the 4 minutes just walking out, do it. Otherwise, get on with your stretching and your protein, etc. But there you go. That's session 4. That's your sort of threshold pyramid done. Well done, guys. See you next time.